everyone, and welcome back to Tales from Terrapin. I am Terry, your host, and what we do here on this channel is we explore the music of the Grateful Dead. It's been a fun journey going through all of these songs. I know I put out a string of six episodes last week, and it's been over a week since I put something out, so I wanted to get this one out as soon as I possibly can. Again, remember, it is the law of the land of YouTube that I ask you to like, share, and subscribe. And I want to thank everyone that has subscribed and watched the videos and given me some feedback and comments, so on and so forth. So, thanks for all that. So, yeah, today we're going to do He's Gone. He's Gone is a Garcia Hunter tune. And it was written in, let's say, 71, definitely before 72, before they went over to Europe. Well, excuse me. Yeah, so let's just get into the stats. Let's get right into that. So the first time it was played was April 17th, 1972 at the Tivoli Concert Hall in Copenhagen, Denmark. Last time it was played was 7/16/1995 at the Riverport Amphitheater in Maryland Heights, Montana. There was a gap from 74 to 76, almost a 2-year gap, almost to the day of 44 shows. But again, we got to remember the Dead didn't tour that much in 75. And then, there is a gap from October 15, 76 through 5/21/77 of a 27 show gap. But in 74, 78, and 80, it just seems like they only played it a few times on tour, So if we were to look at 74, it was only played 8 times that year, And if we look at 78, it was played 11 times, In 80, it was played 18 times, a little bit more, but, Anyway, so mostly a second set song. It was played 15 times in the first set and 312 in the second, twice in the third. We'll get into the pattern that I picked up on here in a minute. So most played in Oakland with 20 times, 17 in San Francisco, 12 in New York, 11 in Berkeley, 10 in Chicago and Philly. So I like looking to see if there are any sort of patterns, as to what they're doing, because I feel, and from some of the research and interviews that I've read and heard from, members of the band, they just kind of sometimes would be like, well, did you go first last night? Yeah, all right, so I'll go first tonight. Or maybe we'll try this, I guess when Brent first joined the band, he was like, should I focus on some songs? And nobody would answer him. So he just was like, okay. And then he eventually figured it out. So I think that, as they're experimenting with song placements and whatnot, the patterns definitely emerge. And in the beginning, it's other one pops up a little bit. I don't, not greatest story here and there. But, when you get into 73, Truckin' starts to follow it. And I don't see much. I see a pretty good mix of what's happening before it, and then Estimated comes out, and you got Estimated, and then your other ones, and then it's going into drums, and that's the big pattern here, is that Estimated followed it a lot in the 70s and 80s, and then continued to follow it, but it starts to exclusively go into drums. So that later on, from the early 80s on through the end, even in 95, it went into drums all but one time. So that's the big pattern, So if you were going to get a He's Gone, it was most likely going to lead right into drums, which is fine, Drums has always been a good experience, and I don't know how to even incorporate that into what I do here, but someone will help me figure that out. So, He's Gone, Garcia Hunter. It was written about Lenny Hart, and Lenny Hart is Mickey Hart's dad, and at the time the Dead were not making money. They were mismanaging their funds, and Lenny was like, I'll do it. I can do it, And everyone around the Dead was like, no. And the Dead were like all in on Lenny doing it. Well, Lenny ended up stealing money from them, and that's the reason why Mickey left the band for that period of time. Um, so they wrote this, they wrote this song, and it starts right off. I mean, rat in a drain ditch. The phrase "steal your face off your head" is basically saying he is going to literally steal your face off of your head so that he can make money. But as time went on, people thought this was about Pigpen, but Pigpen was alive when it was being sung live. But after Pigpen passed, it kind of took on that meaning. And then, there's always the meaning of just loss in your personal life, so on and so forth. Um, but the other neat thing about this song is how it's evolved musically. So I listened to a bunch of versions from the 70s, some from the 80s and 90s, and just how how the lyrics would be a little bit different, or how they would jam it at the end, or they would end it and go into this really elaborate jam, and then it evolved into where they did like this vocal jam at the end, and another little musical jam out of that as they went into drums. So that's what I found very interesting when I was researching the song. I mean, I definitely listened to a dozen different versions of this, and I was pleasantly surprised and entertained with all the different ways that they attacked this song throughout the years. So that leads me to, well, what did you pick, Terry? What version are we listening to? So we are going to listen to a version from 3/21/1990 from the Cops Coliseum in Hamilton, Ontario. And the reason I picked this version is there's a really good jam in the middle of the song, and then the vocal jam at the end. Brent he takes the cake. He that's why I picked this. I am also, just to let you all know, I had a debate with whether or not to play the soundboard or the audience, because this is one of those songs where at certain points in the lyrics, and you're still going to hear the crowd, because I'm going to play the soundboard, but I listened to the audience version, and it just I don't know, I felt more there. But I want to give you all, especially people that are probably new to the Grateful Dead. I don't know if there's anyone new to the Grateful Dead that's watching this channel. I hope so. But I wanted to give you a version where you actually are able to clearly hear the music and the lyrics, and you're not getting drowned out by the audience. Although there is going to be a song where I'm going to allow that to happen, and that'll be down the line. But anyway, all right, so here we go. He's Gone, 3/21/1990. And once again, I am showcasing a piece of Randy Dunham's artwork. Please go do a Google search for him out on, and check out his website. I know he has arts and prints and stuff for sale. All right, here we go. He's Gone. Enjoy, folks.
Drain ditch, caught on a limb. You know better, but I know him. Like I told you what I said, steal your face right off your head. Now he's gone. Now he's gone. Gone, he's gone. He's gone. Like a steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, gone. Nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. 9 miles skidding on a 10-mile ride. Hot as a pistol, but cool inside. Cat on a tin roof, dogs in a pile. Nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile. Now he's gone. Now he's gone. Gone, he's gone. He's gone. Like a steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, gone, and nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Going where the wind don't blow so straight. Maybe up on some micro mountain train. Lost one round, but the prize wasn't anything, and nothing to back, and more of the same. Same old rat in a drain ditch, caught on a limb. You know better, but I know him. Like I told you what I said, steal your face right over your head. Now he's gone. He's gone. track. He's gone, gone. Nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Like a steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, gone. Nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. 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 Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back.
Nothing's gonna bring it back, cause it's gone.
Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back.
Cause it's gone for good, yes it
Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, well, nothing's gonna bring him back.
is. Cause he's gone, cause he's gone, cause he's gone for good.
Oh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Oh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Oh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Oh, nothing's gonna bring him back.
Listen, go,
Oh, nothing's gonna bring him back.
go, listen, go, listen.
Oh, nothing's gonna bring him back.
Go, listen, go, listen.
Oh, nothing's gonna bring him back.
Go, listen, go, listen.
Man, that was so beautiful at the end, man. That's why I picked the soundboard version, because on the audience version, that beautiful little thing with Jerry and Brent, it gets lost. You can't really hear it as clear as on the soundboard version that you can only stream through archive.org. Um, but yeah, no, there's he's gone. As I was listening, I was like, I forgot to mention the cat on a hot tin roof reference, and so I wanted to make sure I got that in. A little nod to Tennessee Williams and whatnot. So yeah, that was 321.90. I like I said, I love Brent at the end with his vocals, and I loved how much you can tell that Jerry and Brent loved playing together. It almost seemed like they prolonged that ending. It seemed like it came, and then Jerry did a little ditty at the end, and Brent, they really played well together. So that's one of the reasons why I picked that version also. So, but yeah, there you go. He's gone. 321.90, Cops Coliseum, Hamilton, Ontario. So go check out the whole show. Yeah, I didn't tell you what the set list was this time. So you got Mississippi Half Step, Minglewood Blues, Far From Me, Queen Jane, Loose Loose Leaf, Victim of the Crime, Standing on the Moon, Promised Land, Hey Pocky Way, Crazy Fingers, Cumberland Blues, Estimated, He's Gone, In the Drums, Space, Miracle, Wharf Rat, Throwing Stones, Love Light, and Knocking on Heaven's Door. So there's that was a pretty good set list there. So yeah, thank you again for stopping by and joining. And remember, it is the law of the land to YouTube that I ask you to like, share, and subscribe. And please, if you have a specific song you want me to do, leave me a comment below. All right, everyone, have yourselves a grateful day.